Welcome once again to Valery North Football Manager. And let's see, what happened last time? What happened last time was we got some victories under our belt and got ourselves set up in a nice situation. We are still only second in the table, but our next two matches are going to be in the FA Cup against a much lower downside, so we should win that one. And then the key crunch match, we're going to be playing Kings Lynn, who are top of the table, and I have decided are bitter rivals for me. So I want to beat them. I want to beat them good. And that is what we are here to do. Some added news about my sort of let's play or streaming or whatever is I have now got my Xbox Series X set up with a gadget that will let me take that gameplay and plug it into the OBS streaming software, which means that I am planning in some point in the next couple of weeks, I guess, to start NFL 24, Madden 24, I suppose it's really called, but it's the NFL video game. I want to start a franchise game on that, and either stream or continue with just uploading the videos to YouTube to have a playthrough and see how well I can do getting an NFL franchise to the status of what they call a dynasty, which is when you win the Super Bowl lots, basically, or have lots of success. They talk about New England Patriots having that sort of success and other things. So basically, more sports management. I have on my Steam wish list Front Office 8, I think is the newest one, which is basically American Football Manager, which and like handling all the business and recruitment of players and training stuff and coaches and all that. So yeah, I'm kind of into these management games basically when it comes to sports. Certainly it's something I'm comfortable with as let's play, but that's all the news from streaming end. I guess it's time to get into the game proper and get ourselves set up to take on Miklova and Kings Lynn. Here we go. Got a bunch of players on yellows. I am going to put Alan Atkinson in for the FA Cup match. I think he's done very well in our previous FA Cup match, so let him have another go. And he was our most expensive signing, so I think he's worth having some playing time. Yes, I was impressed with James Rigby last time. He was a star. And Eliza Raymond tells me also that media hail young Lawrence's performance. Journalists have rushed to lavish praise on immense Michael Lawrence after his latest performance drove his team forward in Boston United's 4-2 Panorama National League North victory over Farsley. One report stated that the young 18-year-old striker was beginning to show maturity for Boston United, which belied his age. On loan, Lawrence is Boston United's top scorer with 11 goals so far this term. Yes, indeed. He has been doing well. I'm delighted with your recent form. It's been excellent. Keep it up. He's happy right now too. Really good. That's a nice talk. Their monthly financial update. There's more or less we'd expect to be, I think. Expenditure is going to be fairly steady from now on. Income is also going to be fairly steady, so we're going to be losing fairly regularly, possibly, unless we do really well in the cups. Pardon me. I don't think we're doing too badly. And I think if we get promotion, everything will be fine. Okay, Rugby Stars. Yes, he did. Available first team youth side. They're eligible. And Idrissa is available anyway. 12 games unbeaten is a new team record and will continue to be each time we don't get beaten. Vastly Celtic, this of our performance. Happy? Oh, yeah, good. We're doing well in attack. We're above average in defence. I think that's all good. Best performing defensive player. Us. Kings then are at the top. They have an excellent defensive record. So we're going to have to play well to beat them. Important dates coming up. Yes. Youth Cup draws. Ryan Gray is going backwards a bit on everything. Have any advice to apply? I think I am going to criticise his training. I'm disappointed with his overall development, aren't I? He says he'll make up for it, so that's good. Can you? Ooh, A+ job security with the board. That's nice. Break down club vision and culture. Board are ecstatic with the progress I've made. Only a C+ for the matches. I mean, we've won most of them and drawn 2, so I'd like a bit more appreciation for that, to be fair. But transfers, average, well, okay. They like the tactics. And they're very happy with the squad. They're very disappointed that we only got a draw against Chesham. I think a couple of the players have high wages. They like the atmosphere, they like the finances, bringing in Michael Lawrence. And they like that we're in the playoffs. Okay, the monthly supporter review The supporters are less impressed. That's interesting. They are pleased with the job I'm doing. They are satisfied with the vision and culture progress. They've given me a B- for the match results. They're looking forward to seeing more of the how the team performs. So they're just holding back a bit, the fans. They're not overreacting. They like my transfers. They like the tactics. And they're okay with the squad, it seems. They're disappointed and concerned about the 2 draws that we suffered. Fair enough. And they're happy with our high-scoring matches, where we've won the matches. They like Michael Lawrence. Who wouldn't? What dynamics? Plenty of players. Got 1, 2, 3 social groups. There's 2 players who just don't fit in at all. They're my favourites. I don't fit in. Ongoing focus. Recommended players. We'll keep an eye on them. Guess. Scouting finished. Be a superb signing. No chance of getting him though, so very much, but that's no further action. Scouting finished. Early signs of being a very good signing. I think we're fine. That position. No further action. Michael over. Quite an attacking formation. Lots of support, but mentality cautious. I think they're going to have no trouble there. Ooh, scouting update. Got 23 more cards to get through. So let's get on with that. Sebastian Marshall, free agent, could be useful. We haven't got money to sign him, that's the problem. I'll shortlist him though and get more scouting. And Watchhorn, free agent. He's not very helpful for us. Carry on. We're very good at goalkeeper now. Quite a deep squad. And for midfield centre, there are better options. Can't afford the wages anyway. Wow, he's expensive transfer. Not going to happen. We are already good at goalkeeper. Greg Holder. We can't afford the transfer. We might be able to get him on loan. Get enough playing time. I don't think we would play him often enough. No. Loans. Get him striker, apparently. Oh, Hernani Becerra. Know him. He used to play for my Peterborough sports side. And on loan, I think. I don't think we need another striker. Definitely don't need another goalkeeper. Another striker. I will say no there. Winger. Being considered for striker here. Just not good enough. Any of those positions that he plays help us out. Rest. Buxton. Again, I'm going to say no. If Curry. Already on our short list, so we'll move on, as is Ben Thompson. On. Signing. Right back. I think we're fine at right back for now. Simon Hardy, striker. Got plenty of strikers. Midfielder. Could be useful. Gonna have to say no though. Now. Paul Anderson is already on our shortlist. Ben Randall and Chris Jones. Daniel Carey, the agent. Likely to improve. We're looking at him for striker, so he's not much help to us. We're not going to be able to afford him anytime soon. James, so good they named him twice. And of a maybe. I think I'm going to have to say no. For now, though. And that's all that job done. Training schedule is, I'm sure that's fine. Heads up about Stevenson. Lee Stevenson wants to start more games. Okay, we'll go and have a talk with Lee then. Right, Lee. You haven't seemed yourself around the place the last few days, Lee. Is there anything on your mind that I can help with? Supposed to be challenging for more playing time here, he says. The opportunities haven't been coming. What's going on? See if I can convince him. I'm going to ask him to be patient. There's a lot of football still to be played this season, and he will get the chances eventually. He doesn't want to cause problems. He wants to play more football. Okay. I'm still going with convince. I don't want to lose you. Lee, you're a good player. And the chances that you do get, you play very well. But I can't go making guarantees about who's going to play when. Show a bit of patience, get your head down, and you'll get your chances. And when you do, prove that you're worthy. Yes, he's agreed. Good lad. Certainly give him a start for the FA Cup match. Now all about Rigby starring. Weekly staff meeting. What have we got? We've just got 2 people turning up this time. Scott wants to do some individual training for Brad and Brian. Let that happen. We will put Dan Thompson up for loan. I'm always reluctant to change the agreed playing time. When we're in mid-season. Because it will piss them off, piss the players off. And so we'll just leave that alone for now. This is good to see. Lawrence continuing to make excellent progress. Alex Boulder doing quite well. Andy Knight has had a climb and then sort of plateaued a bit. Gareth Moss doing well. Greg Powell having a very sudden leap in form or ability, so that's excellent. Very encouraging. Mr. Domboya also having a bit of a leap there. Jake Morris is not doing quite as well. Kenny Chukwuebuka, he's having a good time. We'll hope he continues to improve. So she'll move on. Idrissa Domboya is having very high potential. Excellent. Like to see. Andy Knight in doing well. And we'll give him encouragement. I still don't want the director of football. Move on. So we would have to release someone else. Wanted to bring in some scouts. Andrew Clancy is a player as well. That is probably going to be blocked. The results. It's a sack Tang Man Hin though to replace him. And I mean, I see the point they're making, particularly with Ben Blake. But at the same time, it feels a bit racist. And also, I made a deal with Tang. I brought him in. I'm going to have faith with him. Meeting. Follow-up actions. We're going to praise Andy Knight's recent form. All right, Andy. Pat on the shoulder. Form has been good recently. I hope it continues. Yes, thanks. I just want to continue impressing. That's what we all want. Thompson is eligible for a professional contract. Gary Campbell, head of youth development, thinks we shouldn't offer him a contract at this point, and I'm trying to agree. We've won in the Youth Cup second qualifying round. Nice. Top performer, Jeremy Poe. Elliot Bradley, Greg Powell, Kennedy Chukwuebuka, and Colin Wakefield. There's Wakefield turns in eye-catching performance. Player of the match. Did Robert Branahan. I mean, he does look terrific. Left back would be very useful, in fact. We already have him shortlisted, so good work, I guess. Might be able to loan Matt Smith. He'd be 5th in the depth chart. That's just not worth it. We're keeping an eye on him. Andrew Brock. Just not good, really. I don't think we want to keep him on the shortlist even. Okay. Come on. Not much there. Both our strikers and our right back are selected for the team of the week. Very good. Stuart Ward is still out for another 6 weeks or so. Promises and targets. They're on track for the playoffs. Kyle Ball is not getting used as an attacking midfielder. Max Dixon is concerned that he's not. Feels like time is running out on getting the playing time and position that he wants. Certainly doing well on getting the playoffs and possibly promotion. Lee Stevenson wants more playing time. Stuart Ward will go on a coaching course as soon as he's available. Made for Gray. Gray. Been great. Been offered contract. Okay. Best Boston United moment. International duty. Ooh. Imagine Kyle Ball and Roy Kelly. I would like to postpone that match, I think. Three players called up for international duty. Roy Kelly for St Kitts and Nevis. Kyle Ball for Equatorial Guinea. Abdikhani Mohammed for Somalia. I'm not going to set any instructions because I don't want to spoil their chance to represent their countries. I'm just going to give them my blessing and say, show the stuff that we're made of at Boston. We have rearranged the match. Good. That is now going to be later after we've played Braintree. Okay. Continue. Oh. In the social media, Johnson Wymark says, I'm pretty sure we'll never lose again. Which is kind of bold. There's plenty of season left. Anything could happen. on Brian Gray, we've got a bunch of people commenting, supposedly fans. Eli Garside apparently doesn't like Gray very much. Can't wait to see the back of him, he says. And the Bang Hobbs is also not impressed. He says, haha, Biggleswade Town have bid for Gray. Not complaining, but what are they thinking? Well, Biggleswade Town are a tier 5 side, I think. Or step 5 side. They might be step 4. But they are some way down the pyramid from us. A player who can start for us, and Gray can start for us, is definitely a good pick for them. Finished. Keith Palmer. Nope. I think we're more Skazin finished. We shall him from our shortlist. His only sign as a last resort. Dougie Thompson. Early signs of an excellent signing. Okay, we'll scout him a bit further then. Match preparation. Completely happy with that. Andy Sewell feels he should be starting more games. Have a look. Andy Sewell. Just not good enough yet. 31. There's coach summary is he's a fringe player in his prime years. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be starting very often. Days. I would like to keep him as backup for Gareth Moss, but I don't think he's going to want to stay. Alright, Andy. I've heard a few things about the place recently, suggesting you've got some concerns. Is there anything I can help with? I'm supposed to be a regular starter here, but my playing time hasn't really reflected that. What's going on? Would be better if you were prepared to accept being used as a squad player from now on, rather than worry about what was previously agreed to. Okay, he's comfortable with that. Really good. He will get some playing time. He'll probably be picked for the FA Cup match coming up. Team selection. Nope. I am not going to go with any of that. I'm going to make my own selections. So, squad. Click. 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 Right. Now, as far as fitness is concerned, we've pretty much got a free choice. Michael Lawrence is looking a little bit tired still. We'll leave him out for sure. I want Alan Atkinson to start. Let's see who's not had as many opportunities as we would like. Andy Sewell. Oh, we'll just had a chat with him. So we'll give him a go. And Brian Gray. He deserves a bit of a chance. We'll give Lee Stevenson a chance because that's what he's been asking for as well. Alex Dixon wants to be midfield central. Put Anders and Knight in. What do we need? Strikers, we need midfielders. Wingers. Kani Mohammed. Definitely going to be right. Kyle Ball. Trying to get his third position for a change. Jake Morris. Left. Henry Kelly is an obvious choice for the bench, as is Lee Young. James Rigby is going to be our starter. The poacher. Attacking role. Junior Watkins can go on the bench. Put Alex Boulder bench. We'll leave him where he is. Jimmy Hamilton and Michael Lawrence available. That should be a very solid side. Now we'll have a press conference. All right. Thank you, Eliza, for introducing me. Welcome, Kurt. Welcome, Ryan. It's good to see you guys again, as ever. What have you got? Kurt, are you confident ahead of the upcoming tie? We've been sharp in training, and I think the players are in a confident mood. How do you get your team to repeat the sort of performance they put in against Barnsley? Kurt. It all comes back to hard work. What we do behind closed doors has a direct effect on our fortunes on match day. We've worked hard and we're being rewarded. Reports from the club suggest Kenroy Kelly is going to be your go-to for this one. Care to comment? Everyone has exceptional qualities. Perhaps his will come to the fore, perhaps someone else. Apparently that's all we've got time for. So thank you, Eliza. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Ryan. And see you next time. Okay. I do fancy our chances. We're not selecting any of our under 18s. That's fine. Jeremy Poe has been called up by Gibraltar. Okay. Brian Gray has decided to stay with us. That's very good. Scouting finished. I am underimpressed. So I'm going to move him on the shortlist. Training week in review. Hamilton and McDonald not impressing. Okay, Jimmy, I don't think you've been training very well recently. That's my fault. I'll make up for it. Glad you understand, Jimmy. Keep working hard. And Jack McDonald also needs a word. Speak about Warn player. Nice training. Okay. Jack. I've been very disappointed with your performances in training of late. That's my fault, he says. I'll make up for it. Good. I'm glad you understand. Keep working hard to improve. Thanks, boss, he says. See you at training. Yep, see you, Jack. And Michael Lawrence, I've just got to keep praising him. Done really well in training. Appreciates the positive words. And Lee Young as well. These loanee players are showing a lot of work ethic, and I approve of that. Well done in training. He appreciates the positive words, and we'll see him in training too. And Idrissa as well. Be positive. Speak about praise player performance. Really well done in your training, Idrissa. Yes, thanks. I have been working hard. Cheers. I'll see you later. See you, Idrissa. Good lad. My players are all such good lads, aren't they? Great fun having players like that. Go. Boston United under-18s enjoy big win over South Shields under-18s. Nice. Score. 7-1 win. Blimey. We did do well. Stuart Ward is not ready to come back yet. That's a shame. Okay. Tactical meeting. I'm not going to change the team. We're going to be fine. Match only. Do the opposition instructions. We will focus play down the left in this one. We're not going to work the ball into the box. We're going to stick to what we know. Selection. Team. Yeah, they'll be fine. It's their chance to show what they can do. Some roused players for the team mentality. John Sanders is emboldened. There are 5 others. By the very fluid shape. Like being told to get stuck in. Very good. Let's see. No team news reactions. Press officer. Sam Shields thinks starting Stevenson doesn't make sense, but he needs some playing time, and this is our best opportunity to give it to him. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. There we go. Defenders, trust you to make the difference. Fielders, I trust you to make the difference. Attackers, trust you to make the difference. Everybody seems happy. Lee Stevenson seems a little happier. That's nice. He appreciates being given the opportunity to play. And it should be on match day screen. There we go. Kick off. Everybody lines up. Go. And that's Boston kicking off. We've got Stevenson. Duel to ball. Beckford steals it. A wayward pass. Phillips loses it to Morris though. Morris brings it down on the left. Plays it back into Dixon. Dixon hands it back, but it's come away. Rawley. Phillips for McClover. But Mohammed takes it back. Here's Dixon. Ball through to Rigby. Rigby through on goal, takes the shot, but it's deflected by Lely. Ball takes the corner, it's headed over the bar, and corner for that. There's a throw for Gray. Morris, Dixon. Ball plays it back to Knight. Is Gray again. Knight. And Knight plays it all the way back to Atkinson in the Boston goal. Atkinson launches it upfield. Beckford heads it down, but only as far as Ball. It ends up with Phillips of Mikulova. There's Platt out on the left, being shadowed by a defender. Whoa! Knight is adjudged to have fouled. And Rowley makes no mistake, blasted that into the back of the net. Atkinson left a bit stranded. Yes. Okay, ball with the corner for Boston United now. Headed down, comes back to Dixon. Dixon plays it in. It's deflected. Another corner. Ball takes the corner. And Herbert in the Mikulova goal grabs that out of the air. Might need to change things up a bit, that penalty. His ball, crossing it into the box. And free kick, Sanders puts it over. It's deflected by Platt, sorry. So ball with the corner kick. Into the area, headed out. Comes as far as Morris. Morris cuts it in. Herbert snatches it from the air before it could find the head of the striker. Here's Phillip. Platt back to Rowley. Loses it to Dixon. Rigby. Mohammed. Sanders back. Coming forward again with Rigby and Dixon. Through for Stevenson. Stevenson takes the shot. And it's saved. So that's another corner kick. Ball launches it into the area. Comes away. Gray forces Joe Fisher to put it out for a throw. There's a free kick for Sampson on Mikulova's side. Here's Beckford. Possession Lely. Fisher launching it forward. Flat in the area, deflected by the keeper. And Sewell forced to head that behind. So this is a corner kick for Mikulova. Sampson taking it into the area, headed away. Dennis with the attempted bicycle kick. Well, that's gone somewhat wayward. James Rigby deflected it though, so it's another corner kick. Sampson into the area. Mohammed handles the ball. Oh no. He's only given a yellow though. It's another penalty. And Rowley makes no mistake. This time sending Atkinson the wrong way. And things are going quite badly for us. Gray with the throw. Morris plays it back to him. Lee takes it away from Mohammed. There's Sewell crossing into the box. Headed away by Dennis. Mikulova defending well at the moment. Dixon forward to Mohammed. Mohammed back to Sanders. Mohammed Rigby out on the right. Crossing it. It's saved by Herbert, but Stevenson finishes on the rebound. Watch this. Mohammed plays it through for Rigby to try to beat the offside trap. Rigby takes this shot from a tight angle. Herbert saves, and Stevenson is just hanging there, waiting. So almost a reversal of roles there, provider and poacher. Here's Platt now for Mikulova, crosses it for Williams. Williams cuts it back. Rowley with the header. That is 3-1. This is not going well. I'm not going to make any changes just yet. They are going to always press and mark Alex Rowley. Here's the throw. Ball. Puts it out. Goal kick to Mikulova. Gray with the throw. Stevenson. Dixon. Ball. Loses it to Beckford with a wayward pass. There's Williams. Phillips. Sampson loses it to Ball. Stevenson bringing it forwards. Morris. Stevenson takes the shot straight into the hands of Herbert. As Williams crosses, Platt's header is over the bar. But Mikulova have been showing plenty of spirit here. There's Rowley, Lee, Beckford, Phillips. Bring it forward into the box and can't get that shot down. Well, we need to do something more. I'm gonna give some players a bollocking, that's for sure. I'm going to tactics first though. The two booked players have got to come out. So Alex Boulder in at left back, that's for sure. Put Jimmy Hamilton in as right back. Not ideal for him, that position. I think we'll leave the strikers as they are for now. I think we'll leave midfield as it is. Yes. No, I haven't really got anyone to take over. Oh wait, yes I do. Kyle Ball usually plays out there. So yeah, I am making all three substitutions at half time. Could be risky. Then going to swap these guys. Now we're a much stronger side. Okay, dressing room. I am going to thrash my arms. You're much better than this, but you're not playing like it. Stop letting yourselves down and sort it out. That's motivated a bunch of people. Start the second half. Rowley kicks off. Back to Sampson. Here's Dennis. Williams loses it to Ball. Here's Stevenson. The Knight. There's things, more goal kicks and corners. Platt with the throw. Rowley with the header. But he can't keep it down. We'll do that. Here's Watkis with the free kick into the area. Goofed away in the end. Sewell, Knight. Sewell again. Played forwards, headed away by Beckford. Here's Hamilton playing it through for Watkis. There's Stevenson, takes the shot. But Rigby was in an offside position and he was directly in line, so Sampson with the free kick. Hurst cuts it back for Lely, who hits the post and the ball goes out. Okay, here's Stevenson. Rigby out. Cross. Hamilton almost failed to connect there. Sewell bringing it down on the right now. Crossing it. Stevenson with the header. That's over the bar for a goal kick. I think we're going to go to very attacking now. Play. Let's do something here. Here's Platt. Platt coming down on the left for Mikulova. That's a back in. Watkis steals it. Here's Rigby. Can't keep control. Hamilton though. Plays it through. Rigby on the goal. Herbert gathers easily before Rigby can get there. Here's Hamilton. Sewell into the middle with Dixon. Stevenson out to Ball on the left. Ball lobs it over to Hamilton on the right. Boulder with the strike there, but he's not a striker, and it shows. Sewell, Watkis. Here's Dixon. Stevenson loses it. Phillips, Williams coming through. Cotton, Platt. Oh my word, that was atrocious defending. This is shameful stuff. Look at it. I'm just disgusted. I have no words. The failure to mark your man properly there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Sewell! Lee with the free kick. Platt. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed so many players have some playing time. Dixon, Watkins with the shot. It's just over the bar, and nothing has gone Boston's way today. Platt with the throw. Back with Hurst. Williams with the header over the bar. But time is rapidly running out for Boston here. They haven't found an answer. The team I selected should have been good enough. That was appalling performance. I'm going to lose my temper. I'm throwing the ball. I'm throwing the water bottle. I'm throwing the water bottle. And I don't care what their reaction is. That was appalling. Martha Pride says she wished she'd stayed at home. Apple says that was rubbish. Lee Stevenson's recent struggles don't define him, says Gordon Grant of the Press. But Simeon Maxwell calls it a fluke, but I don't think that's the goal. Gustav Goff says people are too focused on stats and forget about quality. Didn't show quality today, my darling. Ollie Hutchinson sums it up. We deserve nothing. And he's not wrong. That was dreadful. We were stunned. We were incisive, unfortunately for us. Not looking forward to this press conference. Okay, Kurt. Okay, Ryan. Hit me. Speak for your side. How disappointed are you? I am. I'm very disappointed with the result. It was a fixture we were very capable of winning. Would have been nice to at least try to go further in the competition. Having chosen to rest a number of key players, you must surely be regretting that decision. A disappointing defeat to take, as I felt the team was good enough to come away with something. Why did you persist with John Sanders when it was clear for all to see, particularly the fans, that he wasn't up to it today? He'll have better games, but it doesn't mean that he didn't offer us plenty in a number of different ways. Alex Rowley was superb for Mikolova. How unfortunate was it to face him in that kind of form? He was very good. Other teams have quality players too. FA Cup campaign out and end. How will you reflect on the journey? Wasn't quite the experience I thought it would be, and as such, I don't quite know what impact it'll have had on our fortune. Has this defeat raised any questions in your mind about the performances of certain players, whether they continue to deserve a place in your team? I don't think it's sensible to make such decisions based on just one game. Thank you, everyone. Ryan, thank you, Kurt. See you next time. That's not great. And finally scores. Great. I was devastated. Furious. Yes. Right, we've got players off on international duty. Got players who have done well developing. All are very disappointed with the failure to reach the FA Cup proper. Quite agree. Hey, Kurt Jones wants to know, having failed to achieve the short-term targets laid out by the club, where does that leave you with regards to the longer-term objectives? I'm still as passionate and determined to realise those goals today as I ever have been. Overcoming setbacks makes the glory even sweeter when it arrives. Kurt says, are you truly happy with the direction the club wants to go in? Do you have any criticisms? I'm very happy here. I can try to stir up controversy, but I have no issues with the way the club is being run. Okay, thank you. Been wonderful talking to you, Kurt, as ever. Take that to your press, your editor. Okay, Brackley loaned Chapman. Okay. Not going to remove Chapman from the shortlist. We'll keep an eye on him at the end of the season. Scouting update. John Vernon, we've already got shortlisted. As with Leon Clark and Phil Johnson and Marcus Baldwin. Matthew Ansu as well. Lee Fletcher, we don't need another goalkeeper. Albert is already shortlisted. Kieran Jones. Free agent. Be a good signing. I don't think so. For us. Got Carter already shortlisted. Charlie Fitzpatrick is a goalkeeper. So that. I want to know how many players are doing internationals. That weekly staff meeting. That training. I'm going to upgrade James Rigby to a regular starter. Because he is. And Alan Atkinson is going to be a breakthrough prospect. Yes. Okay. Make that change. Go on. The young making good progress. Greg Powell making a big leap. And Joachim Muri Östgaard also making some good progress. I know. They'll have strong backing from the squad with our overall performance. Good. John Sanders is in decline now. Fair. I don't think he's going to still be our player at the end of the season. Or beyond the end of the season, rather. And Wakefield making good progress. Rick Powell making good progress. Inatenda Ndiweni has great potential. Ooh. Good to know. On. Scott England. Impressed with Rigby's form. Say something nice to Rigby. Don't want a director of football. We're not going to add another scout. Atkinson. I'll discuss with you. Alright, Alan, you haven't seemed yourself around the place. Is there anything on your mind I can help with? There's some worrying rumours that you don't consider me to be our backup goalkeeper anymore. It'd be good to talk about it, please. Oh, you're definitely the backup. I'm going to ask him to work hard to earn every minute on the pitch. He's encouraged by that, so... Well... Form has been good recently, James. Get up. He's been happy too. Excellent. Continuing. Media. Not there for me. Scouting finished. No chance of getting him. We'll remove him from the shortlist. Result. Finished. Not that interested in him. Shortlist. Nothing much has changed there. Wakefield turns in eye-catching performance as under-18s lose. A 3-2 defeat. Oh dear. Oh well. Happen when you're young. Recent form analysis. Plenty of positives and negatives. Just want to know how my players are doing on international duty. Crystal Palace. I'm sure it wasn't naught. Kyle Ball's international appearance triggered the clause. Okay. I don't know what that is about. Anyway. I'm sure it's all fine. Lee. Cup. For sports come unstuck. Okay. There's... Yeah, fine. International roundup. Kyle Ball lost 6-0 to South Africa and put in quite a poor performance, to be fair. Henry Kelly's team beaten 2-1 by Antigua and Barbuda. Slightly better. Well, he's a good lad. Scout finished. Dougie Thompson. Keep him on our shortlist for sure. Bastian Marshall. Keep him on the shortlist as well. Training week in review. Good training. I think I talked to Jimmy Hamilton about his training last time, and Andy Sewell. So I'm just going to not comment on that. And the good training people are also very familiar names. I'm not going to bore them by telling them the same thing over and over again, basically. United's under 18 even win as Domboya impresses in the goal. Okay. Kept out Bradford City under 18s for a 1-0 win. Nice. Yeah. Round up Jeremy Poe for Gibraltar. They lost 4-0 to Slovenia. Fair enough. Connell's training report. Could be worse. Be better. I'm going to criticise him just now. He's not that bad. Atkinson is doing okay. We're third in the table now. The Leamington have climbed to the top. Ah, yes. Of course, because we didn't have a match because our players are all off playing internationals. Yeah, we've got international players. We have. So that Kings Lynn match is going to be so important when we play it. Inbox spectacle at Meadow Park. It's only 2-1. Don't get overexcited. Yeah, that's going to be all the same as usual. Henry Kelly beaten 2-1 by Panama. He put in a decent performance for his side. Good one, Kenroy. Shane Hardy is a goalkeeper, so we're happy with our goalkeepers. Mark Ferguson is already on our shortlist. Connor Simpson might be worth checking out a bit more. Lee Jarvis. Shane Hewitt, I think we're fine at strikers. Daniel Quelch. Ooh, could be a very good player. Let's shortlist him and scout. Luke Shaw, that's a familiar name. He's not good enough to challenge for a place here though. Neil McCabe is already on our shortlist. Paul Brown, not that interesting. Keep going. Oh, Clark sacked by Boreham Wood. Ooh. Wood. Playing at a lower level and been disappointing in the Vanarama League North. So, going. Hey, staff meeting. We've got plenty. Like, not. County Mohammed is improving. Going to accept changes. Rigby, they 1-2 passes. Yeah. Not going to make that change. I'll have to suck it up. Connor Emberson's welcoming period at the club has had a positive effect on him. That's good to know. Isado Mboya training superbly. Jack McDonald's development has been curtailed by negative influences, apparently. On Sanders is on the decline. Noticed. I'm excited about Joachim. And the mayor. Continue. Grey teams are also defeated in the third qualifying round, this time of the Youth Cup. A heavy defeat against Hartlepool. 7-0. Oof. That hurts. Braintree have good goalkeepers, but they're not very good at set piece chances. And they don't have a lot of pace. I reckon we can crush them. Box. Report. They are good defensively. Good defensive midfielder. They do a lot of shooting. Jeff Murphy. We need to pay attention to. Stuart Ward is still out for another 3 weeks or so. Nothing much has changed here. Recruitment focus. We'll carry on. National Roundup. Kyle Ball. His Equatorial Guinea side were handed their asses by Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, sorry. 6-1, but didn't do awfully. Did better than he did against South Africa, that's for sure. Wellington make Archibald offer. Not Archibald. I'm going to accept the offer. I think he'll stay. It's all promise from my Kyle Ball is expecting to be played as an attacking midfield centre. He just wasn't playing as well there as he does on the left. So I'm not going to keep that promise. I'm just not. He can suck it up. Basically. Josh, welcome to the managerial club. Yes. Question from non-league papers, Kurt Jones. What is your opinion on Alfreton parting with a hefty 45,000 compensation in order to get Josh Avery? Bond. Time's going to tell whether they got it right or not, but being decisive is always a positive. There we go. And we'll tell. Will indeed. Match preparation, Braintree. Good. Team selection advice. They use suggested squad. Then going to look at it to make my own changes. Bridge rating. Oh, surprised Kenroy Kelly is not starting. Changed that straight away. Likewise, Junior Watkiss. Instead of Alex Dixon. Andy Knight. I'm happy with how Andy Knight being on the bench. I'm actually going to unselect subs so I can get the right balance for the substitution situations. Dan Hall, I think, should definitely be starting as well. Field centre left. There we go. Put Connor Emberson on the bench for now. No. I'm going to leave that as it is. Kyle Ball is also going to be on the bench this time, I think. Leave Jake Morris starting. I've not been impressed with him. Morris. Yeah, we're going to leave that as it is. Okay. Who is... Right, yeah. I'll leave that as it is, yes. I think Andy Knight is going to be our defensive sub. Going to need County Mohammed in sub. Well, nice. And for the press conference, meet Ryan and Kurt. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Kurt. Get things on the way. Braintree are on a poor run of 7 league games without a win. I think they will end their poor run of form on Saturday. We have a lot of quality too, and if we can show it, we stand a good chance of winning. Are you pleased not to have too many players away during the international break? We're in a good place, and it's always helpful to have extra time to work on specific things without a match to prepare for. And says, fair to say Boston United didn't have the best of times against Mikolova, but are you looking for a reaction from your players in this game? The whole team wants to bounce back with a win. As one of Boston United's key players, will you be restoring Stuart Ward straight back into the team when he returns from injury? I think it's clear that he makes us a better team, so when he's ready, we look forward to welcoming him back. Would you like to keep Michael Lawrence at Boston United permanently? I don't know. For now, we're happy to have him on loan. Can James Rigby earn a place in the team to play Braintree, despite reports claiming he hasn't trained well recently? Some players train better than others, but if you can perform on match day, you're all right with me. He's in the squad. Jimmy Hamilton has the intangible qualities so many players look for in a leader. How does that help you in the way you set up your team? I think we rely on him as a team, and that's not about to change. Will you be making changes with the match against Kings Lynn coming up quickly on the horizon? We're taking things one match at a time, and it would be disrespectful to Braintree to look beyond them at this point. What are your thoughts on Alfreton parting company with Joel Robinson? An unfortunate part of the game, and it could easily be me in the same situation with a few poor results. Never nice to see another manager out of work. And Eliza says that's all we've got time for. So once again, Ryan, Kurt, been lovely talking to you. Right. Do you dismiss Lawrence speculation? Right. Available first team players. Same as usual. Oh my word, Jimmy Hamilton, you have trained poorly. Have to have a word with you about that. Oi, Jimmy. Very disappointed with your performances in training. My fault, I'll make up for it. Yes, I'm glad you understand. Working hard to improve. Chat. Rigby, as mentioned in the press conference, has not trained well. I think I have to say something to him. One player, Mays. James, mate. I've been very disappointed with your performances in training of late. Right, I've not been good enough, but I'll improve. Excellent, I'm glad you understand. Keep working hard. Great having this talk with you. See you on the training ground. Let's go. Oh, go on, Miklova. So Hartlepool what you're made of, like you did to us. Yeah. All making positive development. Be good. Our player who could still improve. And Chukwuebuka has been impressive. Now 2-1 win over Harrogate under 18s. Nice. Fitness test. Stuart Ward is still not ready. Fixtures. Henry versus Hereford. Owned. Okay. Meeting. More changes. Only. Instructions. Not lowering the line of engagement. You won't get stuck in. There we go. Very happy with this team. That roll for sure. Team. He's lacking a bit of sharpness. We'll be fine. Nick Morris is nervous about his battle with Andy Clark. I'll encourage him though. He'll be fine. Hands on hips. We are favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Defenders, trust you to make the difference. Midfielders, I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Strikers, I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Okay. could be worse. Go off skip. There you go. Lawrence kicks off for Boston. Comes to Morris on the left, and he can't keep that in bounds. Very unfortunate. Boston playing in their pink away strip. Here's Parsons now for Braintree. Murphy with the header. And that is an early goal. Rose looked very out of sorts there. What's this? And the defender not marking his man effectively there. With Parsons through to, I see, Rhodes, was that? Here's Sewell for Braintree. Okay, Parsons, Rhodes, Smith, Rhodes, Parsons, Clark through to Murphy. Gray steals it nicely. Rose launches that downfield. Smith heads it down. Parsons again. Powell. Parsons, Rhodes. Powell through on goal. And it's deflected for a corner. Rhodes taking the corner. A shallow lob into the area, headed away. Clark comes to Kelly. Morgan heads it away. Rhodes coming out to the left. Parsons in the middle. Chaplin playing it back to Fisher. Murphy heads it down and it's played away. Powell's offside. Okay. Gray with the throw. Rigby, Kelly, Ball. Watkins trying to get it through to Morris, but he can't make it. So Braintree on the counter-attack with Sewell and Parsons. Rhodes takes the long shot and Rose gathers. Play those two names carefully to distinguish. Watkins taking the corner kick for Boston. It's headed by Kelly, Kenroy Kelly. Getting high above everyone else and heading that into the net. But a rare goal. He's a defender. Fisher leapt with him but couldn't get high enough. Excellent work. Here's Gray with the throw now. Bobbing it into the area. Sewell heads it down. Chaplin gets it away. Goal kick for Lang in the Braintree goal area. Comes down to Morris for Boston. He takes a long shot and Lang doesn't have to do anything about that. What have we got now? Rhodes with the corner for Braintree. Shallow. Smith plays it back to him. Ball steals it away from Murphy, but Murphy comes back with it eventually. Chaplin crosses. Sewell can't get the shot. Header on target. Plays it back in, but Morgan gathers. Sewell to Parsons. Powell taking the shot. And that's over Rose's head and over the goal. Okay, that comes down to Sewell again from the goal kick though. Crosses it. Young blats that away. Morgan on the right. Plays it into Watkins. Clark steals it from Watkins. Here's Rhodes. Spiteri. Young with a fine challenge there to get the ball away, and a whole lot of other stuff happened there while I was talking. Parsons, Smith, Spiteri, Rhodes, back to Smith. Smith to Fisher and all the way back to Lang. And the Braintree goal. Playing it out again. Rhodes. Powell taking the long shots again. Not a tactic that's working for Braintree. How we like to play. Moss with the throw. Lawrence. Young. Rigby playing it through to Hall. Smith takes that intercept and plays back to Lang. The long ball out comes down to Young. Here's Morgan. Morgan coming down the right for Boston. Plays it back in for Watkins. Moss into the area. Fisher heads it away and Rhodes clears. Young, Gray, Kelly. Gray again, Rigby. Hall back to Gray. Rigby out on left. Crossing. Lawrence with the header. Can't get it on target. Will always press Joshua Powell. Not much happening. Parsons with the throw. Sewell into the area. Murphy slams that from close to the penalty spot. And Rose was just stranded. Not much he could do about that one. That was quite a good performance overall. Going to the dressing room. I am going to thrash my arms and say they've been terrible. That has motivated and inspired my players. Excellent. Good work. To keep going. I'm sure we can get more out of this. Powell kicks off for Braintree. Smith, Fisher. All the way back to Lang. Lang plays it out to his defenders. And slow build. Nothing much happening here. Parsons with the throw. Spiteri back to Parsons. Parsons making a run. Watkins steals it from him. There's a lot of ping pong going on in the air there. With the heads. Morris stealing it. Gray, Morris. Rigby through to Watkins. Through to Hall. Hall through and goal. Forced the save from Lang. Looked like, but it's been called a goal kick. So he maybe didn't get any contact there. Comes out to Clark. Chaplin. Fisher through to Parsons. Spiteri. Spiteri out on the Braintree right. Crossing the ball. Headed away. And comes out to Morris, who's driving through the centre. Morgan playing it down to the touchline. Tries to get it in. Clark's fouled Watkins in the area. It's a penalty. Watkins steps up to take it. And slots it calmly into the right hand corner. Lang went the wrong way. And that is 2-2. Gray with the throw. Comes through for Rigby. Plays it into Watkins. Watkins gets Lawrence through on goal. And that is just perfect. The way we like to play. Rigby plays it through to Lawrence. Watkins. Watkins on the volley. Beating the offside trap for Lawrence to slam past Lang, who is left with no chance there. Rhodes with the free kick. Gets the ball, ends up on Murphy's head, but he can't beat Rose this time. Comes out to Morgan. Hall through to Lawrence. Lawrence on the byline. Touchline, sorry. Goal line, that's what it's called. Gray in the end with the shot there. I'm going to make a change. First things first. Gray is looking tired. So I'm going to have to shove Kenroy Kelly out onto the left. He's having a good game. Michael Lawrence is looking tired. I want to bring him out. I'm going to bring Connor Emberson on, and I'm going to swap these two round. And finally, Jake Morris is just not impressing me. So Kyle Ball is going to get that position. Give team talk. I want you to go out there and make an impact. There's plenty of time left. Andy Knight seems relaxed. Okay. Play. Gray with the throw. Rigby back to Gray. Is Morris coming down on the left? Morris crosses it. And it's headed away. Comes down to Hall. Watkins out to Morgan on the right. Morgan plays it in for Watkins. Watkins loses it. Free kick for Rhodes for Braintree. Save. Leads to a corner kick by Blanchfield. Here's Murphy. Blanchfield into the box. He's offside. Parsons with the throw. Here's Rhodes. Bridge. Kelly steals it, intercepts it. Bridge steals it from Ball. Rhodes, Sewell now on the right. Left, sorry. Rhodes taking the shot and can't get it on target. Kelly with the throw. Ross, Morgan has it down and it's deflected out for a corner. We shall have Junior Watkins marking James Rhodes. Okay. Watkins with the corner kick. Far side of the area, comes out to Ball. Ball plays it back to Morris. Yeah, always press Simon Sewell. Fisher with the free kick. Yes, Young playing it forward only as far as Fisher. Plays it back to Lang. Lang hoofs it downfield. The defender missed the challenge and Powell was through on goal but can't get it on target. Blanchfield with the corner kick. And that comes away to Fisher. Fisher tries to get it forward to Sewell, but he's not able to. But every time Boston win possession, they're losing it again. Emberson through to Rigby. Rigby out to Morgan. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Lang tipped it wide in the end, so that's a corner kick. All with the corner kick. Opposite to the far end. That's headed into Lang's arms. Knight, Kelly, Emberson loses it to Murphy. Comes all the way through to Rose, who gathers gratefully. He's not releasing that very quickly, is he? Here's Hall with a shot. Way over the bar. No good. Kelly with the throw. Ball plays it through to Watkins. Back to Kelly. Kelly's finding his own way and just decided to go for a shot for no apparent reason. He's a defender, not a striker. That free kick was off target, so that's not much happening there. Sewell into the box. Rose collects. And Boston have managed to hold on for a win there in the end. It was looking a bit shaky at times. Trailed for a bit. I'm going to say that was a bit of a let-off. We weren't good enough. We have to step things up against better opposition. Brian Gray seems demotivated, but everybody else is responding to that. Oh, Kyle Ball is also stressed. Abdikhani Mohammed is nervous. Well, tough. Brett McKillop Hall says it's a great result. Can't believe how good we were. We were not that great, my darling. Virginia Heaviside says, oh man, what a great result. Stephen McCabe of the Press says, Junior Watkins gave an impressive performance. Ryan Bartley says, Watkins is pretty good, isn't he? Elliot Yeager says, good result. We weren't great. Correct, but Junior Watkins had a decent game. He did. And Miles thinks we could have been a little sharper all round, and I can't argue with that. Well, they have gone top of the table, though. Although, Kings Lynn have a game in hand. So we are going to need to beat them. Mikolova got beaten. Oh well. Boston do go top of the Vanarama North. Excellent. A strike from Kenroy Kelly. Indeed. So let's do this press conference. Oh man. City jobs opened up. There I am. Bradford City's opened up. Jobs opened up. I have not yet accomplished enough to get that job, I think. So I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to say hi to Peter, Kurt and Ryan. Then press conference. Okay, let's kick things off. Says Eliza for introducing me. Hello Kurt, hello Ryan, lovely to see you again. Hello Peter. Not met you before, I think, but I'm sure you're lovely too. Let's get going. Kurt, result means Boston United are now top of the table. Something that will make you happy. A good position for us to be in right now and gives us reason to be optimistic. Kurt Jones says, will Michael Lawrence's winning goal have a positive impact on the team? A lift for everyone involved at the club. Peter Selvey, how much longer do you believe this unbeaten run will continue? No one has a crystal ball to peer into and tell us our fate. The next result and continuing this run is up to us. Are you worried that some of the Boston United players might grow complacent because of this good run? I don't think so. I know my players. They're dedicated, focused, and want to be consistently successful. I'm going to open my arms for that one. Ryan Collett. Can't have faced many better opposition performances than Jeff Murphy's. He was good. He had a very good game, and we knew he was capable of that. With Watkins the subject of much transfer speculation, what impact do you think Junior's performance today will have? I don't think he'll be going anywhere in a hurry, particularly if he keeps putting in performances like that. Are you looking to make Michael Lawrence a permanent member of the squad? Fans will surely want him to stay after performances like that. We'd like to keep him, but it's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Got one of the best attacking records in the league. What do you attribute that to? Starts with hard work, really. The players are prepared to put in the effort to get better, and it pays off on the pitch. Boston United rank among the league leaders in fouls and cards awarded, but it appears to be an approach which is working. How much of your success is due to this style of play? Certainly played a part in our good form. We seek to assert ourselves on the match and play it on our terms. Why have you been so good away from home recently? I have a squad that seems to revel in playing the role of spoiler. We really enjoy getting into someone else's home ground and taking the points away with us. We just have that mentality. Brian says, can you talk about why your teams tend to play the way they do? I wouldn't say we're locked into this playing this way all the time, but I am a fan of this style of football. There we go. And Eliza says that's all we've got time for, so lovely meeting you, Peter. Lovely talking with you again, Kurt and Ryan. See you two next time. And that's all we've got time for. Press conference. No, I just can't risk annoying my employers by saying I'm interested in the Bradford City job just yet. I shall praise Junior Watkins for his performances. Really pleased with how you played last match and that you scored. Keep up the good work. He says thanks, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Yes, you see that you do. 12 unbeaten in the league. Excellent run. Ours was the best viewing to be found. Cressing Road Stadium. Crowd of 505 witnessed Boston United's 3-2 victory over Braintree. That's not a big crowd, really, even at this level, but we'll keep going. Boston are currently on a 12-match unbeaten league run. First in the table. And have won 3 of their last 5 games in the league. Indeed. Some pundits see us as surprise promotion contenders. Well, I don't think it's a surprise. I think we're that good. But I think that is where I'm going to end the stream today. So, go back to the desk. Thank you for joining me once again. It's been a pretty good performance, apart from that collapse against Mikulova. We had the honour of having some of our players play in international matches. That was nice. And things basically carry on as usual. There's not a lot else to say, so on that note, I am just going to say goodbye.